be messing with me cause I'm always right.
I have no better way to start my clip other than to say, "Oh, hello there, I'm local. Didn't see you there." You see, I'm in a little bit of a pickle at the moment. You see, I've been invited to this strange little project called Goodbye Murder Drones. But I already said every single thing that's worth saying in another video. So, how do I make this clip relevant to make it different enough to stand on its own? Oh, that's easy. You don't. Well, seeing how I'm submitting this clip to YAG stupidly late into this project's development time, this clip is probably a good length through the video, or at least in the first half of it. Unless it isn't, then fuck me, I guess. And I just kind of want to say to you, yes you, the ever so kind viewer, that you have the attention span of some kind of Greek god. Like, how did you get this far without subway service or something? I couldn't do that. I'm proud of you. Thank you for getting this far into the video to see me ramble. Anyways, as for my clip, I will say a few funny things before this passes on to the next person. So, Murder Drones is a show that means a lot to me. And judging by how you're watching this video, it probably means a lot to you too. It's this weird, edgelord show about murder robots trying to uncover mysteries and stuff. But you don't need me to tell you that. Presumably, you watched it. Good on you. But, perhaps the coolest thing that it has done was give birth to a fandom that has its quirks, but overall is something quite amazing and led to the birth of this very video. Now, I'm gonna stop blabbering on about that shit because you probably heard everyone else in this video say something very similar in this video. Blah blah, how murder drones changed their life, blah blah, how it's the best piece of fiction ever made. We've all heard it before. But, seriously folks, murder drones led me down on a crazy, incredibly convoluted path of dopamine and denial. It led me to making my YouTube channel, which now has a whopping 20.8 thousand subscribers. Whoopee! It led me to making a Discord server, which now has over 4,000 members. Cheapers! But, granted, I don't own it anymore, and it's completely different to how it started, and look, point is I made it, just move on. It also led me to discover loads of truly talented artists and creators, most of which are actually in this very project, so that's neat. Murder Drones is in no way a perfect show. It has a lot of questionable writing decisions and flaws, but come on man, it's slightly sexualized killer robots trying to murder a skinwalker drone with a virus installed in our ass. It's fucking amazing. I could go on about things like how I found out about Murder Drones, what my experience in the fandom was like, and what I thought of episode 8 and stuff like that. But I'm saving that for the questions later down on the line, unless they've already been shown, so I don't know. But the biggest and by far the coolest thing that Murder Drones caused me to do was caused me to create what I think might be the best thing I ever decide to do with my life, which is get started on my very own independent cartoon, The Super Speed Bros. I made the name when I was like 5, shut up. It's an independent cartoon about teenagers teaming up with the daughter of the devil to try and defeat other teenagers, the likes of which are trying to become God. So, if you're interested, then check out the poorly made website on screen now. We're looking for voice actors, so, if that's your kind of jazz, let us know. For the love of God, check out my show, please. I worked so hard on it, please. Anyways, sorry for the shameless plug, but hey, Yak said we could talk about Murder Drones however we want, and talk about how Murder Drones impacted us. And that's how Murder Drones impacted me, damn it! Anyways, I guess you'll be hearing more from me later on in this video as I answer the questions in this video, so hey ho, see you there. But, for now, I'm gonna do my comedically loud BYE! Alright, questions. Let's take it to 'em. I first discovered Murder Drones when I was watching SMG4's Announcing My Biggest Projects Yet video. I was like 11 at the time and I thought it was just Glitch trying too hard to be edgy. But then, about a year later, around 2 weeks after episode 2 had came out, my brother came into the room throwing a screaming fit about how pissed he was that his favourite YouTube animator, Kevin Temmer, was halting most of his projects because he got a full-time job at Glitch. This resulted in me watching Murder Drones to see what all the hype was about, and well, look at where we are now! What's my experience been like in the Murder Drones fandom? Well, a lot of good and bad to say the least. On one hand, it led me to have a lot of negative experience with some really nasty people, especially during the time where I was the owner of the Discord server Garage 98.7, and it was also super taxing on my mental health. But a lot of those negative outcomes led me to learn from those mistakes and, well, deal with these things better in the future. But it also led to me finding a bunch of other people who were just like me and doing a bunch of collaborations with them and talking to them and stuff. And being a part of this community. This amazing community. It's such a surreal experience, man. And boy howdy, you should have seen Just Turned 13 me's face when he saw one of his meme compilations appear for like half a second in Uncom's Murder Drones fandom video. He was full of joy and whimsy for the rest of the damn day. Favorite character? Easily Sam. If anyone says otherwise, they probably haven't played Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, oh god. Favorite episode? They're all good. Too hard to pick favorites apart from episode 5. But if I had to choose favorites, it would probably be episode 3 and 7, and I know a lot of you guys can agree with me. Or something like, fuck you. Favorite moment from the show? Well, that I just can't choose. There's so many cool and well-known moments from the show, from the iconic Uzi and N versus J and V fight scene from the pilot, the Solver J fight in episode 2, the famous knife dance sequence, the Solver Uzi rampage, V sacrifice, the showdown between Sin and possessed Uzi and N, and, of course, the final fight between Uzi and Sin. So, I won't pick for this one, they're all too good. Favorite OST track? I'm gonna go obscure here and say Solver Uzi. As someone who listens to nothing but the music from the Super Meat Boy soundtrack, it fits my style perfectly. And, last but not least, am I happy with the way Murder Drones ended? More or less. I would say the episode did feel quite rushed and could have had used a lot more time to do things, but in the short time span it was given, I think it was able to deliver a good enough conclusion with a lot of style and just enough substance to leave me satisfied. Okay, that's the last of me. You're gonna be seeing this collab. Fuck you.